my name is Jenna. This is my brother.
I'm Jen.
And this is my other brother.
I'm Rune.
Today I'm going to be talking about the symptoms and causes of ADHD. So the general purpose is to inform, and this is in a topical pattern. After listening, the audience will be able to recognize the symptoms and causes of ADHD. ADHD is the most common disorder that involves problems with staying focused on hyperactivity. Around 6 million children and around 4% of the entire population are diagnosed with ADHD, and it is estimated, according to WebMD, that around 20% of the population have presented ADHD patterns but are undiagnosed. ADHD is one of the most common disorders that involve problems with staying focused and hyperactivity. A person with ADHD would often find themselves being hyperactive and losing focus. So for example, daydreaming or zoning out. And it would be hard to keep a continuous focus on who's talking to them or what's being said to them. According to the Mayo Clinic, there are requirements to be diagnosed with ADHD. There's a lot, but some of the main ones are impulsiveness, disorganization, problem staying focused, and low frustration tolerance. Impulsiveness would be people with impulsivity that often are impatient or act without thinking. They would just go straight into whatever they want. An example would be blurting out answers as soon as it comes out, or acting on a thought rapidly. This is likely to continue on into adulthood, so it would carry on. Disorganization in a person with ADHD would be a lack of planning or control. An example would be often losing your keys or misplacing your phone and not being able to find it. Your room could be messy for a while and it wouldn't be clean at all. Problem staying focused is also another. ADHD is known for its inability to stay focused and hyperactivity, like I've mentioned. It's difficult for some people to pay attention for long periods of time, and this can lead to often zoning out or daydreaming and not having remembered or recalled anything that was being taught to you. Low frustration tolerance is the inability to cope with frustration, which can include a lack of patience and anger issues. People with low frustration tolerance have a short temper and could often snap on purpose or at the very second that they get angry, and sometimes it's not even on purpose. So while this may not be on purpose or may not be at their fault, getting over it would include healthy coping mechanisms or self-talk, or even just practicing some patience. And some may not be able to deal with difficult events or situations. So after covering the topic of symptoms, I'm going to explain the causes. There are many causes that vary, but these are the mains. There's brain injury, exposure to environmental risk, and alcohol during pregnancy, and inherited genes. So existing ADHD symptoms can increase after head trauma, but they won't develop from the start. Lifestyle factors including watching TV for a long amount of time or sleeping less or not enough can cause ADHD, according to Medical News Today. And alcohol use or harmful substances during pregnancy can lead to defects in the fetus and can also increase ADHD. And brain development, because it affects the brain development, so it would affect the outcoming of ADHD. Inherited genes, research shows that inherited genes from parents or siblings can pass on. And if someone with ADHD has it, they would most likely pass it on down to their kids. So in summary, I've explained the main symptoms and causes of ADHD. It is one of the most common disorders that start off in childbirth and can carry on into adulthood. It's an issue in staying focused and hyperactive, and the causes can include brain injury, environmental risk, alcohol during pregnancy, and inherited genes. Symptoms can include hyperactivity, and there are 6 million children and around only 4% that are diagnosed and around 20% that are undiagnosed. It's one of the most common neurodevelopmental disorders, and it can be treated with medicine or therapy according to the CDC. Thank you.